Lucy Lude. Hi, Lucy Lude. Hello. Hello. Hi, Lucy. Hope everyone's having a good morning. It's pretty nice out right now. A little bit of a cool breeze, and we had big storms last night, rain. I was out a little bit this morning on some errands, saw tree limbs and stuff down. Little Casey is inside sleeping in the kitchen. He's been busy this morning. Just keep in mind that Miss Lucy Lou is available for adoption. I always share these videos over to the rescue page also. So this is just a reminder to everyone that Lucy Lou is available for adoption. She is a diapered bulldog, but other than that, she's in good health. I have had a few requests for applications this past week. I think I've had 2 come back, but I'm still searching. I always have good people and good families apply, and I try to gear my application so that it helps me know if they're going to be a good fit or not with their schedule and this and that for diapered dogs. So I'm still on the search for Lucy Lou's home. I did have someone else request an application for her today, so I sent that out. And I've had some go out on her too that didn't come back, so people may have changed their mind or maybe decided that it didn't work with their daily schedule. Little Casey is doing good. Some of you that are just joining may have missed. I showed a photo of him, or a video of him here in the kitchen. He's sleeping. He seems to like that little corner. He's the first puppy I've had here that likes to sleep there, but it's cool. Casey will probably be up for adoption sometime during the month of June. I just want to watch him a little bit. He just turned 8 weeks old on Friday. So I just kind of want to watch him a little bit and make sure that diapering is his only issue. I'm supposed to have another little girl puppy come next weekend. Her name is Gidget, and she will be about 8-9 weeks old by then, and she would be a carded bulldog like Opie or like Trooper and Noelle that I had here. But she's supposed to come next Saturday. Also, if you're wanting to purchase any Opie Rescue mugs or shirts, just message me if you're not finding the information on our pages. But there is a link to purchase shirts in different prices, different styles, and different colors. And there's a post to buy some Opie Rescue coffee mugs, and they're the larger size. They're like 15 ounces. And if you're not finding the post, then just send me a message. I'm only going to run the coffee mugs for a few more days. And I think the shirt link ends in about 2 weeks. I see the question on how do I know that Casey is a diapered pup. First of all, up on his tail area, he's got a little indentation, which is the little spina bifida sign. Fortunately, though, he can walk. It did not impact his walking. But even if that doesn't show, the main way you can know is they don't squat to pee and they don't hunch to poop. So they'll just be walking around and pooping and peeing freely and not aware of it. So the breeder and the vet, between that and the little indentation, was able to know. And then I've watched him in the 24 hours I've had him. He definitely doesn't have any response to know that he needs to pee or poop. He does just go freely. But I can also feel that little indentation. Opie has the indentation. Henry does not, but Henry does not have spina bifida. Henry has a spinal cord defect. I had that looked into because I wanted to know. But Opie has spina bifida. And Lucy Lou has a little indentation. But the real sign, aside from that, is the pooping and peeing. That's where you can really see it, because at this age, he should be squatting down to pee, and he should be forming a hunch to go poop. And he doesn't do either. Of course, when people have them that are breeders and maybe they have a couple litters or so, it's hard for them to know because there's so many pups in the litter and, everyone's going everywhere, and it's harder for them to realize it. So sometimes they don't catch on real quick until they get maybe a tiny bit older. But fortunately, his was caught. Well, and he had some puppy checks, and that's also how it was caught. And I see the question on diapers outside. No, they don't need to be diapered when they're outside. I had Lucy Lou diapered outside when I had her out for a while because she had some really bad infection on her girl parts. But no, they don't have to be diapered when they're outside. Some of the reason that I have them in diapers over the lunch hour and stuff when I'm on live video is so that up there on my little patio area, I don't have a bunch of loose poop everywhere. So sometimes if I'm just going to be out here for a little bit, I leave their diapers on just due to cleanup purposes, because I have, I guess currently I have 4 in diapers. And when I have 5, it's just kind of easier outside to keep them in if it's over my lunch hour. If any of you watching or listening on either of the pages are ever interested in having a diapered dog, whether it's a bulldog or other, the amount of changes each day is about 5, and that's give or take. But I think 5 should be the minimum. So I change in the morning, check before I go to work. I come home every day at lunch, no exceptions. So if you didn't have a way that you could come home at lunch, you would need to have someone help you, or some way, someone that would be available. Then I change right after work. I check a couple hours after dinner and change them again at bedtime. I see your comment, Wanda. Thanks for fostering for Lily's pad. That's awesome. And that's also a good way to know if you would be a good adoptive placement for a special needs diapered dog, is to foster one. To try it, see how it works out. That's also great. I'm going to be taking Mesa back home today, probably this afternoon or this evening. So she will be leaving today. I think she thinks I'm a crazy bulldog lady. Hey, Mace. Hey, Mesa. And if anyone's curious on Mesa's age, she's 10. So once the little girl puppy Gidget comes next weekend, I'll be full here. I'll have to get Casey or Lucy homed before I can move on with any more, at least in my house. I'd have to have a foster to take on any more. I think Mesa's had a good time at the Hirschberger Hilton. She's eating good while she's been here. She has to have her bladder expressed, in case anyone missed that. That's part of the reason I keep her instead of her grandma. Her sister that's blind stays with grandma when her family's gone. But grandma has a hard time with her potty business. So she goes to Dr. Mallard also, and so that's how we connected. And yes, Henry's going to miss his girlfriend Mesa. All right, well, hope everyone has a great weekend. We'll catch you later.